time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone. I've been a big fan of the Animals ever since they released the single House of the Rising Sun here in the United States. My brother had a bunch of their 7-inch singles, and I own 2 of their albums. I had Eric Burdon And the Animals Greatest Hits Volume 2 and Eric Burdon And the Animals Best Of. They were great albums. I played them over and over again, and I just loved the Animals. I was sad when they broke up in late 1968. I think it was December of 1968. They called it quits, and Eric Burdon left the band. They had just put out an album called Love Is, which was a double album, and it included a guitarist by the name of Andy Summers, who later went on to play for the Police. In 1969, Eric Burdon was living in San Francisco, California. He met up with a group called War. He got together with this group. They did an album and released it in 1970. I believe it was April of 1970, and it was Eric Burdon Declares War. What a perfect title for an album. Off of that album, they pulled a single called Spill the Wine. Great song. When it came out as a single, I picked it up right away because I heard it on the radio. I literally heard it on the radio and said, that is fantastic. It's Eric Burdon doing Latin music, and he's kind of talking through the song. It's just kind of a cool way to present a song. I went out immediately, went to H.C. Prangy, which was a large store in our downtown, and they had a very large record section, and went through the singles and found the single, bought it, took it home, and played it over and over and over. Now, that song really charted real well for Eric Burdon and the Animals. It hit number 3 on Billboard's HOT 100 singles chart. For being such a unique sound and being long, it was almost 5 minutes in length, it was a tremendous feat to get to number 3. Usually it's more of a fast rocker or a soul song at about 3 minutes. So this was a unique song to hit number 3 on Billboard's HOT 100 singles chart. What's also cool about it is it's got that Latin flavor to it. And there wasn't a lot of Latin songs out. Santana was just coming around. They had put out the song Evil Ways. So you had a little bit of Latin flavor, but that sound didn't come around until really more towards the middle 70s. So I thought, what better way to start today than to listen to Spill the Wine by Eric Burdon And War. So here we go with just a fantastic song, and at least I think it's a fantastic song. It's so unique. I don't think I've ever heard another song like it after hearing this version of Spill the Wine by Eric Burdon And War. Here we go.
Out strolling one very hot summer's day, when I thought I'd lay myself down to rest in a big field of tall grass. I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face as I fell asleep and dreamed.
Okay, stop it right here. What a great beginning to a song. That organ comes in, plays a couple of chords, and then all of these instruments come in. You got bongos. You've got some sort of other type of instrument that's making that one ratcheting sound, and then the keyboards come in. The total keyboards come in with that drum. And that drum comes in so strong. It's just a great beginning to a song. I mean, it draws you in right away. And then Eric Burdon starts doing the lyrics of the song. And of course, he's talking through the lyrics. He's not singing, he's talking through. Now, this isn't really unique for Eric. If you've really listened to a lot of Eric Burdon and the Animal albums, not so much the Animals, but when it became Eric Burdon and the Animals, they were very experimental and did a lot of strange types of musics where Eric Burdon would get into like a rap session within the song. And he's kind of doing that here. In fact, they kind of call like Latin rap on this song. Very neat. Lyrics are fantastic. If you've never heard this before, kick back, listen to the lyrics because they're fantastic. Here we go. We're going to continue the song.
As I fell asleep and dreamed, I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie, and that I was the star of the movie. This really blew my mind. The fact that me, an overfed, long-haired, leaping gnome, should be the star of a Hollywood movie. There I was. I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain King. I stood high upon a mountain top, naked to the world, in front of every kind of girl.
Okay, that part of the song I just love. I just love that. He stands up, he's naked to the world in front of every type of girl. Now he's going to go through the different types of girls. But that flute in there, when that flute comes in, it is just tremendous because you've got that Latin rhythm that continues throughout the whole song. That organ, the drumming, the other instruments that are being played. It's that constant rhythm, but then that flute comes in and just takes over. Now it's a battle between Eric Burdon's vocals and this flute. Really cool. And the lyrics, like I said, are fantastic. Let's keep on going.
In front of every kind of girl, there was long ones, tall ones, short ones, brown ones, black ones, round ones, big ones, crazy ones. Out of the middle came a lady. She whispered in my ear something crazy. She said, "Do I take that girl? Do I take that girl? Do I take that girl? Do I take that girl?" I thought to myself.
Okay, just stop it right here a second. Love that section too, where a lady comes out of the center and she starts talking, and she's talking in Spanish. I just think that is so wild. Again, when I heard this song in 1970, what was I? I was 15 years old, and this was just so unique to me. This was so unique. It was so different from anything else I'd ever heard. I mean, the instrumentation, the Latin rhythm, that flute in there, Eric Burdon talking through the whole song, telling a story, which was kind of trippy in itself. I mean, it's a dream. As he's dreaming this, he's bringing in all these different images, and then this lady comes in and starts talking Spanish. Fantastic. Just love this song. Let's keep on going.
Do I take that girl? I going crazy? Or is this just a dream? Now wait a minute, I know I'm lying in a field of grass somewhere. So it's all in my head. And then I heard her say, one more time. Still wine, take that girl. 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 I could feel hot flames of fire roaring at my back. As she disappeared, but soon she returned. In her hand was a bottle of wine, in the other a glass. She poured some of the wine from the bottle into the glass and raised it to her lips. And just before she drank it, she said, take the wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Come on, come on. Still wine, take that girl. Take that girl. Yeah, it's all yours. You gotta do it. Spill that wine. Spill that wine. Let me feel. Let me feel rock. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Spill the wine, 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 spill the wine. Take that girl.
Ah, love that song. I could listen to that song over and over and over. I just love how the flute dominates the instrumentation in this song. You know, there's that keyboard is real dominant as well. That second keyboard that came into the song, it's fairly dominant, but it keeps the rhythm of the song going, while the flute is just kind of going all over the place. It's kind of a dreamy flute, and if you listen to the flute, it kind of follows Eric Burdon's voice as he's saying different parts of the song, which is kind of cool. And then you've got that Spanish girl in there that I guess was a friend of Eric Burdon, from what I had read. That was a friend. It didn't say who it was. It just said this was a friend of Eric Burdon, and she spoke Spanish. And he thought it'd be cool to put that into the song. So she's throughout the whole song as he's talking through the lyrics of the song. I just think it's so well put together. It's such a great structured song. And it just, like I said, from the beginning with that first set of keyboards and those rhythm instruments come in, and then the drum comes in, and then the main organ comes in, and it starts playing that repeated Latin beat, and then Eric Burdon comes in, and he's kind of talking through this whole song. This could be probably the first rap song, with Eric Burdon telling this story where he's laying in this field of grass and he falls asleep and he dreams of all these ladies and that he's in a Hollywood movie. Just really cool. And then when the girl tells him to spill the wine, he goes, well, what does that mean? I mean, there's just so many pieces of this song that you listen to over and over, and you always can find something new in this song, and you can scratch your head and go, now why is that in the song? What does that mean? And then you listen to it again and you find another piece. Just a great tune. And this was kind of the start of War. They did a second album. Eric Burdon and War did two albums together, and then Eric Burdon went off, and War went off as an individual group from Eric Burdon, and Eric Burdon went into a solo career. So just a fantastic song. Something that every time I hear it, it's like you're watching TV and you're flipping through the channels and you hit a movie that you really like, and it's probably in the middle of the movie, but you got to finish watching it for the rest of the movie because you love it so much. It's like this song. It can come on the radio and you got to listen to it, listen to the rest of it. You can't turn it off. It's just a classic song by Eric Burdon And War. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed listening to it again. This, I believe, too, was the actual single version. Now, the actual single was about 5 minutes long, and a promo copy came out that was about 4 minutes long. What happened was the two got switched out. As this got repressed, it got repressed as the 4 minute song. So part of Eric Burdon's talking portions of the song are removed, which is sad because you almost need to hear the whole thing. It's done so magnificently. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button or the thumbs up button. That'd be really cool of you. If you have any comments about Eric Burdon And War doing the song Spill the Wine, hey, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated also. Now I'm going to take a link to this video, which really is just the label from the 7-inch single, as I remember it. It came in a picture sleeve too, and I had the original picture sleeve. I don't think I have it anymore, which is kind of sad. It was just a white sleeve with Eric Burdon And War and Spill the Wine written on the front of it. So needless to say, like I said, I probably don't have it. I had sold a lot of my singles. But anyways, I'm going to take a link to this video and put it into my description below. So if you want to watch it again, just hit that link. It'll open up and play for you all the way through, and I won't be stopping it. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video in my description below. You might want to check out that channel. They might have other things that you want to watch. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, we're playing all kinds of cool music, all kinds of genres. We are comparing, I compare different versions of a song, or I'll pick something out of the blue that I haven't heard in a long time. I take a lot of recommendations and do those as well. It's just fun stuff. So if you would, it'd be really cool if you subscribe. Just go below this video, hit that subscribe button, and you're in. If you go over here, ring the bell, you get updates to my latest videos. Yeah, I was thinking of this song, and I thought, hey, I really wanted to do a reaction to it. So, I dug through, and there's a lot of YouTube videos for this song. I just really like this one because it was taken from the original single. That you can even hear some of the crackling in there from the single. That's kind of cool. This put a huge smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a huge smile on your face. And peace out, baby.